Hi guys, welcome to Counterpoints. My name is Connor, and today we're going to be breaking down the execution of Order 66 by Palpatine, Anakin Skywalker, and clone troopers across the galaxy. It is a wild moment in galactic history, and I'm excited to break it down for you today.
Contact your troops. Tell them to move to the higher levels.
Very good, sir. Oh, by the way, I think you'll be needing this.
Thank you, Cody. Now, let's get a move on. We've got a battle to win here.
Yes, sir.
Commander Cody. The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord. Blast him!
Execute Order 66.
It will be done, my lord. Done, my lord.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
The Chancellor's office indicated Master Anakin returned to the Jedi Temple. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll be all right.
What's going on here? There's been a rebellion, sir. Don't worry, the situation is under control. I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave.
And so it is.
Get him! Look out!
The 501st Clone Trooper Legion was originally formed as a battalion outside of the traditional command structure of the Grand Army of the Republic. They took on special missions assigned to them by Chancellor Palpatine and were often specifically led by Anakin Skywalker. Many Jedi were uncomfortable with the independent nature of Commander Skywalker and his fiercely loyal battalion, but they couldn't argue with the results. Commander Skywalker and his troops consistently turned the tides of battles during the Clone Wars and were an acclaimed and trusted unit of the Republic. Due to this success, they were eventually expanded into a full-size legion and deployed flexibly across the galaxy. The clone troopers were all implanted with bioorganic chips by their Kaminoan cloners, with 150 orders programmed into them at a neural level. This technology allowed an authorized commander to recite an order, at which point the clone troopers would be biologically compelled to follow that order without question. Interestingly enough, Order 65 was in order to remove the Supreme Chancellor of the Republic, meaning that if the Jedi had been aware of this process, they could have hijacked the Grand Army of the Republic for their own rebellion. Instead, Order 66 was issued with the newly named Darth Vader, or Dark Father, at their head. They entered the Jedi Temple and massacred the Jedi regardless of age or station. There were clone troopers who were repulsed by the massacre, but there were just as many who were either ambivalent or even excited to take out their Jedi commanders. The clone troopers were genetic tools in the service of the Republic, and they took that duty seriously. Having obeyed hundreds or thousands of previous orders without question, many of them were able to pull the trigger without an overriding impulse from their inhibitor chip. Additionally, General Skywalker was wildly popular amongst the rank and file. The 501st Legion had served with him in battles throughout the Clone Wars, and he had showed a level of care and concern for his troops uncommon in the Jedi. Following him into battle against the Jedi traitors to the Republic may have even been a proud moment in the minds of some of his Legion. Jedi Pong Krell, Quinlan Vos, Ram Koda, Ki-Adi-Mundi, and Mace Windu were particularly despised for their reckless disregard for the well-being of their troops, getting them injured or killed without care. This reputation made the Jedi hated amongst some of the clone troopers. The shift from fraternity to violence was shocking to many, and the Jedi were often ambushed and killed before they even knew they were under attack. Obi-Wan was handed his lightsaber by Marshal Commander Cody moments before he was blasted off the sinkhole wall. Jedi Master Ki-Adi-Mundi was killed by the 21st Nova Corps on the planet of Megiddo, sensing the betrayal moments before being cut down. Jedi Master Aayla Secura was killed by the 327 Star Corps on the planet of Felucia. Jedi Master Plo Koon was killed in his Delta 7 Ether Sprite fighter in the skies of Cato Neimoidia by his wingmen, who served in the 442nd Siege Battalion. This death was particularly brutal because Master Plo Koon was known for leading from the front, valuing the lives of his men, and treating his troopers as individuals worthy of defense and honor. Jedi Master Stas Ali was blasted off her speeder bike on the planet of Salukami by Clone Commander Neo of the 91st Mobile Reconnaissance Corps and his lieutenant. Master Yoda senses the massacre and the malicious intent of the 41st Recon Corps troopers in his presence. He decapitates them easily and escapes with his Wookiee allies off-world before he can be captured. Anakin not only leads the 501st Legion in the massacre, but actively slaughters Jedi, including younglings. This seems particularly brutal considering his own harsh upbringing, but he believes it necessary to become powerful enough in the Force to save Padme. Not only that, but every Force-sensitive Jedi, whether Padawan or Master, is a potential future assassin against him and Chancellor Palpatine. With this rationale, he is able to butcher even children. Padme is terrified of the fire at the temple and the news that Anakin has gone there willingly. Senator Bail Organa of Alderaan goes to the temple alarmed by the battle. Senator Organa was considered an ally to the Jedi Order and was often the diplomatic follow-through after a battle was won. In coordination with the Jedi, he saw the reintegration of separatist-conquered systems and the organization of humanitarian relief for the oppressed peoples of the galaxy. He witnesses the 501st Legion killing a fleeing Padawan and flees himself. The clone troopers do not pursue, as ultimately, he's not a threat. Both Obi-Wan and Yoda escape their respective ambushes and meet up. A broadcast from the Jedi Temple hails all Jedi to return to Coruscant. This broadcast is a lure that will result in the massacre of thousands. They determine to infiltrate the temple and change the broadcast to a warning.
R2, stay with the ship.
Welcome, Lord Vader. We've been expecting you.
And the Jedi Rebellion has been foiled.
What's happened?
The Chancellor's been elaborating on a plot by the Jedi to overthrow the Senate.
And the remaining Jedi will be hunted down and defeated.
Not even the younglings survived.
Killed not by clones. This Padawan. By a lightsaber he was.
Who? Who could have done this?
The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. But I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger.
No! No!
In order to ensure the security and continuing stability, the Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire for a safe and secure society.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
The war is over. Lord Sidious promised us peace. We only want...
I have recalibrated the code, warning all surviving Jedi to stay away.
For the clones. To discover the recalibration, a long time it will take.
After the massacre at the Jedi Temple, Anakin is charged with taking out the Separatist leadership. The truth was that Darth Sidious could have profited from a myriad of results. Had the Separatists killed Anakin and Obi-Wan and kidnapped Chancellor Palpatine, he could have revealed himself as a Dark Lord and taken charge of the Separatists and crushed the Republic. If Anakin had refused to turn, Darth Sidious was likely powerful enough to kill both Master Mace Windu and Anakin, even in his weakened state. Were the Jedi even successful in thwarting his plans, he planned backup tunnels and ships across Coruscant in order to escape an ambush. As he grew in power, he created clones and Force-sensitive vessels to occupy should he ever be killed bodily. No matter how the great game was played, Darth Sidious always had a plan to win. Anakin travels to Mustafar and kills the Separatists easily, absorbing the essence of the dark side of the Force through this day of slaughter. Simultaneously, Master Obi-Wan and Master Yoda are able to assault the temple, killing dozens of 501st clone troopers. They successfully change the signal to a warning, hoping that it will take time for the troopers to realize that the signal has been modified. They discover some of the corpses, including those of children, were killed with lightsaber and not just blaster bolts. The implication is devastating, and Obi-Wan cannot help but watch the security footage. Yoda orders him to confront Anakin while he confronts Chancellor Palpatine. Only by killing both can they hope to save the Republic from this fall. Capitalizing on the chaos, Chancellor Palpatine announces that on the cusp of victory, the Jedi attempted to seize power for themselves. With so many loyalists in the Senate and so many already distrustful of the bloodlust and power of the Jedi, he is applauded for his survival. Seizing upon his popularity, Chancellor Palpatine declares that they will be transitioning from a republic to an empire of 1 million planets for a safe and secure society. Searching for Anakin, Obi-Wan confronts Padme. She cannot believe him and will not betray her husband. Obi-Wan retreats, but follows from afar, hoping she'll make contact. Which brings us to the end for now. If you want to support the channel, please remember to like the video, share it with your friends, ring the bell for new videos, and comment for the comment gods. Your viewership helps me in the algorithm and is appreciated. Also, go check out Counterpoints 40K in Sci-Fi while you're at it. If you want to take your support a bit further, please become a YouTube member or join us at patreon.com/counterpoints. Check out the other videos on the channel, support our sponsors, and I'll catch you in the next one.